It was a bitterly cold January night in 1974 when the small, quiet village of Llandrio in North Wales was jolted awake. At precisely 8:38 p.m., the tranquility of the Berwyn Mountains was shattered by something. A mysterious flash of light, a thunderous roar, and the sudden shaking of solid earth. Within moments, the phones at local police stations began ringing. Dozens of homes reported seeing a glowing object streak across the sky before disappearing into the mountainside. Some thought it was a plane crash, others feared a natural disaster. What followed would remain one of Britain's strangest and most disputed mysteries, the Berwyn Mountain incident, or, as some have come to call it, the Welsh Roswell. This was no ordinary night. The flash of light was visible for miles around. In the village of Llandrio, residents felt their homes quiver to the core. Seismologists would later record a magnitude 3.5 tremor, unusual, though not unprecedented for the region. But it wasn't just the tremor that piqued curiosity. Witnesses described an eerie glowing object, descending in the direction of the Berwyn Range, leaving behind an orange and blue trail as it vanished into the dark, jagged mountains.
It was brighter than anything I've ever seen, kind of a bluish colour. It went over the village, then disappeared behind the mountain. A few seconds later, the ground started shaking. You could feel it in your chest.
I thought, maybe it was an earthquake or a crash, because we heard the boom right after the flash. But when I looked outside, there was just this faint glow on the mountain. It was odd, very odd.
Rescue teams were dispatched, fearing the worst, a downed passenger plane. Police and emergency responders scoured the mountainside that night. But what they found, or didn't find, only deepened the mystery. No debris, no wreckage, no bodies, not even the faintest trace of a plane or meteor impact. Instead, rumors began to spread. Witnesses spoke of an unusual military presence in the area, trucks, helicopters, and personnel occupying the mountains for hours, even days, after the supposed crash. Some locals claimed to have seen soldiers hauling away large metallic debris under heavy canvas tarps. Official police records from that night were vague, describing the event simply as a loud noise and bright lights observed. Later, many of these reports would be classified or redacted altogether by the British government. And when questions were raised, authorities pointed to a simple explanation. The incident was merely a coincidental series of natural events, a meteor, combined with a seismic tremor caused by shifting underground plates. Case closed. Or so they claimed. But not everyone was satisfied with the government's account. For years, civilian researchers, UFO enthusiasts, and even local politicians have scrutinized the Berwyn Mountain incident, piecing together stories from witnesses and evidence that defy the official narrative. Curiously, radiation readings taken near the alleged crash site registered unusually high levels. Nearby residents also reported smelling something acrid and metallic in the air and hearing a low-frequency humming noise that persisted long after the tremor ended. For some, this was no bolide meteor. This was a cover-up.
They came to my door. I don't know what they were, but they weren't from here, not from this earth.
This infamous testimony, later dismissed as hysteria, only fueled speculation. Was this a UFO encounter? Were the military and the government hiding the truth about extraterrestrial contact in the Welsh mountains? Skeptics argue otherwise. Others theorize something more. Terrestrial. Was this a secret military operation gone awry? Could a classified aircraft have crashed in the mountains that night, prompting a hasty recovery operation? Questions linger, even decades later. From unexplained radiation and confiscated photographs to conflicting accounts and destroyed official documents, the Berwyn Mountain incident endures as one of the UK's most puzzling UFO mysteries. Even now, it remains unanswered. What really happened on that cold January night in 1974? A secret military test? A natural coincidence? Or evidence that we were never truly alone?